I'm really excited about this one, guys. We have the best young players in FIFA 23, and young players as in under 21s. There will be no one that's 22 or more. Today, it's all about the under 21s, and we have some fantastic ratings. And we've got two Arsenal players. Can you guess the two under 21s at Arsenal that are in the top 25? Try and have a guess. You'll know one of them for sure, and that is, of course, Saka. But there is one more Arsenal player, and he's actually coming up first. So, last chance to make your guess. It is Gabby Martinelli, and we have another feature of Hincapie. He is also one of the most improved players that we saw in a recent video. But Martinelli officially is only 78 rated. Only. I don't know, this seems a little bit odd to me. I think he's more of a left wing than a left mid as well. Maybe not, I don't know. It doesn't really matter. But looking at his stats, 87 pace there with the 80 dribbling. Very nice. His shooting, 71. And then 68 passing, 68 physical, 45 defending. But honestly, so happy that Martinelli's made it. So technically, EA believe that Martinelli is in the top 25 young players in the world, under 21s. And that is great. I just realised there's another Arsenal player. There's three! Oh my God, there's three. Okay, never mind. Carry on. Hincapie, we've already talked about him. Fantastic player. Play him at centre-back in career mode. You'll love it. Moving on, we have Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai. Fantastic player. Big fan of his. I remember he was linked with moves across Europe. He ended up at RB Leipzig, and he's having a great time there. Really, really like him. I wish Arsenal got him. I really do. But hey, maybe we don't need him now. Really good rating. 79. Great card as well. An all-rounder. Honestly, right, I truly believe that he might be one of the best midfielders in that position in the game still, because he's such a physical player as well. And then we have one of the most expensive centre-backs of all time. We have Fofana, who's, of course, gone to Chelsea this summer. That is a really nice card as well. 75 pace with the 76 physical, which is a little bit low, but the 81 defending makes up for it a little bit. And that is the first five. We're going into the top 20. Do you agree with these so far? I think they're okay. Maybe Fofana could have got an 80. Anyway, next, we have two very good midfielders. I'm trying not to ruin the next set. Let me just make sure you can't see who they are. We have Kirkchu. I'm probably saying his name wrong. There's been a few career modes where I've thought about signing him and I never did, especially because he doesn't have a real face, which does bother me. But wow, what a rating for him. And I'm telling you, he will move to a top European side very, very soon. And I'm not saying Feyenoord aren't very good, but of course, you know, he could move to one of the top European sides like a Bayern Munich at some point. And then we have Graven Birch. I've used him many times in FIFA. What an incredible player. I think he's 6'4", or is he 6'3" maybe? With the 77 pace, 76 shooting, 78 passing, 83 dribbling, his best stat. And then 68 defending, 72 physical. He can do it all. He's a Yaya Toure regen, basically, from a different country. Love Graven Birch. Let's move on. We have two very good players. Again, we have Inacio, a player I signed in my Roma career mode. Left-footed centre-back. Portuguese, very easy to get chemistry with. And really, really good in-game. So I think he'll be a very popular signing. And also left-footed, Camavinga. I'm surprised he's not in the 80s yet. And I'm also surprised he's not a rare card because he's a Madrid player. And I guess that they have to have some non-rares. But Camavinga is absolutely superb. He's done really well at Madrid, considering who he's battling with for those positions. But I think we're going to see a lot more of him this season onwards because Madrid are going to have to rotate through Modric and Kroos. And now Casemiro's gone as well. Really nice all-rounder as well. Work on his shooting and you've got 70 plus in every stat pretty much straight away. Almost into the top 15 now. Up next, we've got two Spanish wingers. We've got Yeremy Pino. Again, another player that's been linked with a move away. I know Arteta has openly said he's a fan of Pino. Or did he openly say that? Or was it just a rumour? But come on, every team around the world will be on high alert if Pino is available. Great young player. Can play on any side. I think he's more of a left-sided player, is he not? Very, very good card. Again, just work on that pace maybe just a little bit, and he will be an insane winger with very high potential. But talking of high potential, let's talk about Sufatti because, again, he's not in the 80s, which is strange to me. What was he last year? I can't remember what his rating was last year. The new number 10 at Barcelona when Messi left, and that's a huge weight to carry. Very good player, of course, and he's got one of the highest potentials in FIFA 22. Is he going to have that same potential? Is he going to be injury prone? I think he probably will be. He's had injury troubles, but he's not even in the top 10 under 21s. It's a little bit of a tricky one now. I think Fati deserves at least an 80 just because of who he is, the reputation he has. Let's have a look at the next players. We've also got Gavi, 79 rated. I believe he's signing a new contract at Barcelona very soon. And of course, they're throwing in a €1 billion release clause. Hopefully that won't be in FIFA. That'll make him impossible to sign. I'm hoping he gets a real face in FIFA 23. I hope so. Pedri's got one. But what a player, man. Absolutely unreal first season and a great card to go with it. And then we've got Frimpong. I wasn't expecting this. I know he's a good player, but 80 rated. And geez, he's going to be insane in FIFA 23 with the 94 pace. So quick. And yeah, big fan of that card. Very good. Almost in that top 10. We've got a couple more to go. We've got our second Arsenal player. We have Saliba. Ridiculous rating, if you ask me. I'm sorry, Timber, okay, the other player here, is also a very good young player, but has he won the best young player in his league? Actually, I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. What I'm trying to say is Saliba, best young player in the French league. They have so many great young players. He's now pretty much dead certain starter for Arsenal, French international, and he's the same rating as Timber. I don't know, maybe it's a bit of Arsenal bias coming through, but I think Saliba should be higher rated than that. I'm talking 81, 82, maybe even an 83 compared to some of the other players that have been rated 83. But of course, I'm always gonna say he should be higher. Cannot wait to try him out in FIFA 23, although he won't have a real face. I know I keep talking about real faces. It means a lot to me. It's a lot more realistic, but Arsenal, they're not a partnered team with EA, so we just don't get the new faces. Timber, fantastic player, versatile, can play on that right side as well as a right back. Yeah, big fan of that card as well. 82 pace, 81 physical, 81 defending. Oh my God, he's got better defending and physical than Salah. Okay. Moving on into the top 10, we have Nuno Mendes, or Menge. I think that's how you say it. Correct me if I'm wrong, Portuguese speakers. Really, really nice upgrade for him and fully deserved. He is absolutely the best left back at PSG and one of the best left backs in the world, I think. In his position, in terms of his potential, a real prospect to be one of the best for sure very soon. Really, really like him. And then we've got Rodrigo, 81 rated. I still cannot believe that he's... well, okay, I know why. It's because I think he should be playing on that left side. It suits him being right-footed, but of course they've got Vinicius, which is a little bit difficult. But I still cannot believe he's not broke into 90 pace yet. 88 pace for Rodrigo. He is rapid. And his shooting, very good though. Very happy with the shooting rating. I'm just a big fan of Rodrigo. I think he doesn't get the plaudits he deserves because of Vinicius. You know, they're a similar age and both from Brazil and both play on the wing. But he's a really good player. And he's a special super sub at times, isn't he? Let's go down. We've got two 81 rated players here. We've got Vardiol. I think he was linked with Chelsea, wasn't he? They were going to sign him but loan him back for a year. And it was something stupid like 90 million. Again, left-footed centre-back. It seems like we're getting more and more left-footed centre-backs. There was a period, I think, on FIFA where there was just a lack of left-footed centre-backs that were really, really good. I think Vardiol might be one of the best. What a card. What a joke of a card. He's such a good player. And Musiala as well. He's been given a centre-mid position. I don't know if that's actually, not an issue with the website. Maybe they've made a mistake there because I'm pretty sure he plays in a more advanced role. Cam, left mid. But I tell you what, even at centre mid, he could do a job for you there with the 63 defending, 60 physical. It's not bad. He's a generational talent. Absolutely fantastic. Almost in the top 5 now. We are in the top 5. And we have Bukayo Saka, 82 rated. Are you guys happy with that rating, Arsenal fans? I think if he's 82, then Saliba would probably be 80, yeah. But then I think if Saliba should be upgraded, then so should Saka. He's been doing it for a few seasons now. And Wirtz as well, one of the best young German players, 82 rated as well. Maybe could have been slightly higher. I don't know, but still unbelievable players. And Saka's got 84 pace. That doesn't seem right to me. That really doesn't seem right. He's rapid. He's so quick. And he's stronger than that as well. Anyway, we're going into the final 3 players. And of course, it had to be Bellingham at some point. But surely he's the highest rated under 21. Well, there's still one more to go after we talk about Davies. Alfonso Davies, what a player. Honestly believe it. At some point, he might play at left wing or right wing in his career. He's that good going forward, but of course, that pace, getting back, he's physical. He's a very good player, and I think he had some heart issues, didn't he? So hopefully he's recovering well from all that. I actually haven't heard too much about Davies recently. And then Bellingham, we saw him play last night against Man City and get a goal, and he's just such a good player, isn't he? He's, for me, one of the best, if not the best, midfielders in the world at his age. But there is one player that I think we can all agree maybe deserves to beat him. What a card, by the way. He's got everything. But it is, of course, Pedri. Who else was it going to be? He is the best young player in the world, I think. You know, his passing, his dribbling, I think it's just his general intelligence. He always picks out the right passes. He is an Iniesta/Xavi regen for them. And he's going to be one of the best players in the world, for sure. Maybe eventually he'll end up playing a bit further forward, getting more goals. But he's a playmaker. He's also great in that midfield role at just keeping the game ticking. He's kind of like the engine, isn't he? And really, really big fan of these stats. 87 dribbling is mental, and 81 passing as well. But to be fair, if you look at Bellingham's card, when you compare them, can you guys see all of it? There you go. 84 dribbling, 87. So there's not even that much of a difference there. He's more physical. He's got better defending. His passing is pretty similar as well. Better shooting, slightly slower in pace. But anyway, guys, Saka, 82 rated. Saliba, 78 rated. And then, of course, we had Gabrielle Martinelli, 78 rated. That is 3 Arsenal players in the top 25. It feels like so long since Arsenal have had that. I don't know. We definitely don't have the best squad that we've had in so long, FIFA-wise. But obviously in real life, it's different. It's not about ratings and potential and stuff like that at times. We have such an incredible squad, but you go back 5-6 years when we had 88 rated players like Sanchez and Ozil, and we don't have that now. But what we do have is incredible young players with massive potential. So it makes career modes really fun with Arsenal. And of course, mine will be starting in less than 2 weeks. Cannot wait. But thank you for watching this video, guys. I really enjoy talking about the new ratings and stuff. Let me know your thoughts on these players. Is there some that are wrong here? I think that there's a couple that maybe should be a bit higher and some that should maybe be a little bit lower.